Hey, welcome back everyone for some more of my Tasmania Berlin career mode here for FIFA 22. And as you can see here, we are in the month of January, which Felicia McGatt ended up winning the Manager of the Month for January. But as you can see right here, we have made a big signing here in Luka Jovic. He is going to be replacing Manu Vallejo. I ended up swapping Manu Vallejo and ended up paying $32.5 million to bring Jovic in. And as you guys can see right now, he is 84 rated. His stats are overall good. Like, his finishing is at an 87, dribbling 83, shot power 88, reactions 87. This guy just looks really good. And my reasoning why I wanted to bring Luka Jovic in is because since I did have Felicia McGatt as my manager of my Hamburg career mode in FIFA 21, and Luka Jovic was my star striker on that team that ended up winning the Champions League, I figured, you know what? Wouldn't it be cool if the star striker from that particular career mode followed the manager to Tasmania? And it's exactly what I did here with Luka Jovic. He is 2 overall higher than what Manu Vallejo is. I think he might be a year older. He's either same age or a year older than Manu Vallejo. I'm not sure, but Luka Jovic will be my star striker for the remainder of this season as well as the next 3 seasons. I did sign him in a 3.5-year deal. Well, technically 4 years, but it takes half a year off since we're in January. But Manu Vallejo was a good player for us. We did have him for 2 whole seasons. I thank him for his service, but I just think it was just time for me to move on from him and just get a better striker. And of course, at the end of the last episode, we ended up getting Bruno Guimaraes in. He is going to be our replacement for Danny Ceballos, and he will be partnering Geiger in the midfield, which, to be honest with you, I did think about replacing Geiger off camera, but I just couldn't find a midfielder that I'd known he was good enough to be in my starting 11, but one that I could afford. And even with the Vogel still, I didn't have enough to get anybody, so Geiger will be partnering with Guimaraes here for the rest of the season. Depending on what potential Geiger has at the beginning of next season, I may look to make a deal happen for Geiger, but those are my 2 big signings. I'm just looking forward to seeing what they're going to be like in game, which, by the way, hope you guys have an awesome day. Can't believe I forgot to say that to you all, but we're just going to go ahead and move forward here. And I don't plan on doing any more business. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys what the I still have $30.5 million in the budget, but like I said, there's really nobody that I'm interested in bringing in that is going to be any better than what I already have, so the squad that I have right now will be the squad that I'll have the remainder of the year. Like I said, I probably will be replacing Geiger at the beginning of next season, depending on what his overall is. Same with the Yusuf Atal. There's a question mark about him. I kind of want to keep Atal, but at the same time, though, I haven't been really happy with his lack of growth. But let's take a look at Luka Jovic's development plan. Even if he doesn't grow this season, I do expect him to grow at the beginning of next season, which, yeah, he's not going to grow anymore this season, but with a good season under his belt this year, he should be able to grow at least another couple in overall next season, so. But let me take a look at Schwartz's development plan. He's showing great potential, but he just isn't growing. Let's train him to be a left winger again. It's only going to take him 1 week, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what I'm going to do, even though Omor's got tons of upside, I am going to have Schwartz play more often. That way, hopefully, he'll start to grow a bit. Which Ruby's up to 76. I need to look at his development plan. He's growing by 2. I'm going to continue to give him as much game time as I possibly can. Hopefully he'll just keep on growing. Because I do expect big things. I do expect him to be my future goalkeeper of this team. But But yeah, I'm really liking our lowest rated players happen to be our wingers, but with the development plan that I have for both of them, they should grow rapidly. So see Tasmania grab a bargain? Not really. I mean, I did swap Danny Ceballos. He was valued at 37 million, and I did offer an additional 32.5 for him. So, not sure if you would consider that a bargain, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, interest in Damata. I'm no longer interested in Damata. I like the team that I have right now. This will be the team that I stick with the rest of the year. You see, Anthony Martial ended up getting December Player of the Month. Player returns from loan. Otto Kovac has returned. Oscar Zimmerman has returned. And Tom Krause has returned. Let's see. 25, he's only 68 rated. Ugh. You know, I'm going to go ahead and move him on. I just don't... Having that low rating at that age, nah. And who else was Kovac? What's he at now? Where even is he? He's at a 70 rating. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add him back to the loan list. And Tom Krause, he has not grown since the very first season. I'm going to have to part ways with him. But, actually... Let me look here real quick. I'll see what happens in this transfer window. I may end up releasing some players. That way I make more room on the team. But I'm just going to go ahead and move forward here. Good thing there are only 3 games in this season, which Toth has a loan offer with an option to buy. See if he's interested in the short loan. I'm glad you decided to put me up for sale. I haven't been enjoying my football. Glad we agree. He looked promising at like the first part of the first season, but... And Zimmerman, he's just too low rated. Loan move, even though he just came back from loan. I like his growth, so I'm going to see if he can get some even more game time. Keep on moving forward. I apologize about the first part of this video being boring, but we'll get to the game soon enough. I should probably show you what games are on deck here for this episode. After this, Harma loan offer with an option to buy. First of all, we got the Toth loan agreement. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Harma, 64 rated right back. I'm going to go ahead and delegate. Even if it's a short loan, it will help their potential, so... As long as they get game time, that is. And as long as they accept the loan deals. Let's go ahead and look at the calendar. I will be playing this game against Borussia Dortmund with my starting lineup. I'm going to be simming this game against Cologne, and I'll be playing this cup game against Hoffenheim, because I do kind of want to go back-to-back in the DFB Pokal. I think that would be a good thing if we go back-to-back. You see, Pedri got bought by Liverpool. That's a good signing for them. And let me do this here real quick before I forget, because I do want to give Ruby some more game time. And I also want to give Lechner some more game time too, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Lechner in for Montes. And I'm going to put Rudetsky in my second team here. Yeah, I'll be simming the game against Colin with my second team. I know that's a little bit of a risk, but... Let's see. Burkhawk to go for a big fee? I don't think so. Loan agreement has been made. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Hopefully Atlanta United will... Hopefully he'll accept a move to Atlanta United, spend some time in the U.S. Toth has been loaned out. Harma loan has been rejected. So Toth will be going to Orlando City for half a season. See, Norwich getting Gila Vogie from Wolfsburg, I assume. But anyway, we're going to get into this game here against Hoffenheim. I mean, Borussia Dortmund, I'm sorry. Okay, Bull's coming to me about something. I know you'll eventually be looking for a replacement left back. No, you're the man for the job. No, I'm not looking to move you on. Let me take a look at development plans here real quick. Said Schwartz would go up in 1 week, but you can clearly see he did not. Let me see if Bruno is ready to be converted to center mid. You can see he goes up to an 84. Actually, let me go back. Even with the change of position, it doesn't look like he's going to grow anymore this season, but I'm not too concerned about that. If he has a good second half of the season, he will end up growing for us, so... But I'm going to get underway here with this game against Borussia Dortmund. You can see their team right there. I'm not sure who Michu is in center mid, replacing Bellingham. They got Carvajal here, and that's a big signing. Demiral, for reasons, playing as a left back. And we will be playing in the snow once again at the Signal Iduna Park, so without further ado. And also let me see how Bruno Guimaraes and Luka Jovic play in this team, what kind of chemistry they have with the rest of the guys. You see Luka Jovic, our new signing. First impression, hopefully he makes a good one for us. But yeah, I just think it's kind of cool. It would have been cool to have our star striker from our Hamburg career mode join his former manager at said club for this particular career mode. I think that's a nice little touch. Give a little bit of a personality to this career mode. As we are underway here at the Signal Iduna Park. Nobody wants to move forward. And there we go. As Elmore opens up the scoring for us. I think it's interesting, all three of our wingers are 80 rated. There's not one that's over preferred over the other. That should make it interesting for my assistant manager for when I sim games. Schneider applying pressure. Oh, nice! Wasn't able to get to that ball, unfortunately. Okay, Luka Jovic. I see Schneider, but he's... Oh, look at that! Look at that! He just went past his defender and he slots it home. Oh, that was brilliant by Luka Jovic. What a first impression he's making. I am so tickled to have him. He's gonna be a permanent part of this team up until Sandoval overtakes him in overall. But But yeah, I don't plan on changing strikers from here on out. I'm just going to have between Jovic and Sandoval. And then Sandoval will be learning from Jovic. Oh, look at that pass! Brilliant pass by Schneider. Can Jovic get a brace? Yes, he can. Nice. Beautiful pass there by Dennis Schneider. I have to see this again. Oh, what a nice threaded pass. Oh, that was beautiful. And a calm, collected finish. As you can see there, that's one of the main reasons why I signed Luka Jovic here. Oh! Jovic ended up getting almost at the end of that. Geiger. Oh, Geiger! Schneider, what were you doing? You had a beautiful pass earlier and you come up with that nonsense. Oh, he's offside. Crap. Getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Okay, Guimaraes, can he win that? Yes, he can. Can Jovic get a hat-trick in his first game with Tasmania? Yes, he can. I don't know what's going on with that graphic on the upper left. Good job, EA. But Luka Jovic making an awesome first impression with us here. Scoring a hat-trick in his first game with Tasmania Berlin. Things you absolutely love to see. Look at that. Nice. I didn't get to see who was in goal for Dortmund. Let me look here real quick. Who is their goalkeeper? Okay, Kobel. Highly rated goalkeeper for Borussia Dortmund. May or may not be somebody that I will be looking to bring in the future, but I'm going to go ahead and jump to the results. Malin does get a goal back in the 55th minute for them. Bull comes on for Nets and Oriano comes on for Schwartz. But yeah, well, that game just started. I was going to say Bayern Munich dropped points, but no, that game just started, so. But absolutely beautiful. Dennis Schneider rises to the occasion. Had that beautiful pass and he followed it up by that awful pass. The next spell of possession. Wolfsburg ended up signing Sensi alongside with Ceballos. You can see Kovac's loan offer. Short-term loan deal from Sampdoria. I'm not sure what kind of game time he's going to get for them, but hey. Hopefully he'll go out on loan. Kovac's loan rejected. That's not ideal. But anyway, we are going to be simming this game against next to last Cologne. And I'm going to take a risk and sim it with my second team and see what they do in this match. But, let's go ahead. Quick sim this. I don't know why that Mark Uthen is a center mid. And we get a 1-1 draw. Sandoval opened up the scoring and Wyatt ended up equalizing for them 7 minutes later as Foyt comes on for Bull, Nets comes on for Lechner, and Schneider comes on for Burkhardt. But I'm a little bit disappointed by that, but hey, 1 point's better than 0 point, I guess. Anyway, we're going to be going to the quarterfinals here against Hoffenheim. I'll keep Lechner in there. I'll keep Schwartz in there. I said it was only going to take 1 week for him to reach an 81. Well, I'm still waiting on that. Because I'm kind of slowly losing patience with Schwartz and his lack of growth. But anyway, you know what? I'm not even gonna play Schwartz. Heck with it. I'm gonna put Oriano in there. If Schwartz doesn't want to grow, then he can be on the bench for all I care. So, you see, Joseph Bull's already at an 81. The growth from him has been absolutely amazing. Sandoval is up to 79. Has anybody else grown that I just did not pay attention to? That'd be nice if Sandoval reached an 80 rating. This season, which it looks like he will. Just work on his pace a little bit more and his short passing. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play this game against Hoffenheim. This will be the final game that I'll feature in this episode. Clear, overcast skies. Do I want those, do I want those kits on Hoffenheim? You see Jonathan David there. I'll put the home kits on him. But yeah, Schwartz's lack of growth is starting to really test my patience. It's saying that it's showing great potential, but when you go on the development plan, it takes up a very long time to get to the next overall. And it says it's only going to take a week for him to go from a right winger to a left winger. And normally when that happens, he goes up in overall, but it just isn't happening for him. He might end up being my bench player. I'm probably going to have Oriano and Omar as my main wingers. But you see Luka Jovic has scored 3 goals in his last 3 games. All 3 of those goals coming against Borussia Dortmund. But anyway, we hope to progress here in the DFB Pokal. Hoffenheim kicks it. Oh, nice! Oh, look at that! Look at the dribbling by Jovic. Simply stunning from Luka Jovic. Oh my gosh. This guy is really making me happy that I brought him in. Yeah, I don't even care if he gets like what Tom Krause was and Manu Vallejo was. I'm keeping Luka Jovic because, like I said, a bit of a sentimental and personal touch bringing him in, especially since, like I said, Felicia Magath was manager of Hamburg in my career mode, and she's a manager of this particular career mode. Can he make it too? Yes, he can. You see, he celebrates with Omur. You see, I think that's a pretty cool touch, having the golden badge for the reigning DFB Pokal champions. Jovic almost getting at the end of that. Guimaraes getting the ball. Oriano going out in the wing. Oh! That was my fault right there. I held the button way too long there. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's an interesting cross. I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, I'm certainly not going to complain about that. That was a bit of a weird cross, but it did manage to find its way to Omur. Schneider applying pressure. Okay, nice. Jovic with the pass. Can Omar get a brace? And yes, he can. So Jovic gets a brace and Omur gets a brace. Jovic, Schneider, and Oriano Guimaraes. Everybody's joining on the celebration here. But anyway, I'm just going to jump to the result. And we do hang on for the clean sheet. Schwartz comes on for Oriano, Schreiber comes on for Bruno, and Burkhardt comes on for Geiger. Hamburg is beating Bayern Munich in the DFB Pokal, things you like to see. But Bayern come back and beat them. Oh my gosh. Well, it's nice to dream, though. But anyway, we are on transfer deadline day. I'm just going to go ahead and advance through this because unless I get an offer from somebody willing to buy one of my players. Krause transfer offer, Circle Bruges. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. Tom Krause, you were good for me in the first half of the first season with us, but you have not grown at all, despite you going out on loan for 2 years. So, you can see Borussia Dortmund bringing in Carvajal and Gravenberch. They sold Jude Bellingham, which is kind of a ballsy move. But, Tyler Adams going from Leipzig to Brentford, that's an interesting transfer. Krause has been sold. See Bayern bringing in Diallo and Masengo. They sold Nubel, Diego Carlos, Danilo, and Cuisance. Whatever happened to Michael Cuisance? I know he was considered a wonder kid, but last time I checked, he only starts at a 72 rating and has a potential, I believe, of only like 78 or 79 last time I checked. So I wonder what happened with him. Hamburg signing Ryan Niambe, that's an interesting transfer. Let's take a look at what we did here. Well, let's take a look at Big Brother. They signed Soria and Sanchez. They sold Bayern, Toussaint, and Schwallow. What about... Okay, we got Jovic and we sold Krause and Vallejo. They signed Forsberg. I wonder if that's Emil Forsberg. And then they sold Zolek, however you pronounce that. But that is it. That is the end of the transfer window. Transfer window closed. Get another $1 million for progressing in the DFB Pokal. We're going to go ahead and do this training here. Okay, you see we have a game against Leipzig coming up. Has any of our players gone? Oriano is still... I mean, Schwartz is still at an 80. What's it going to take for him? He's probably going to be... He's going to be my bench player. He really is. I'm going to have Omar and Oriano as my main my main wingers, rather, because... The fact that he's not growing is absolutely doing my head in right now. It really is. So Omar can be right there. Schwartz is going to be my backup winger just because I've lost patience with him. And I don't really expect anybody else on this team to grow anymore this season. I kind of want to check on Dennis Schneider, see what he's like. See what development plan he has. Dennis Schneider. He has potential to be special. He's only grown by 2 so far, but to be fair, he has... Okay. 3 weeks for advanced playmaker. I'm just going to keep that on him. Karjalainen. Let me just see here. Oh, I need to renew his contract. I need to renew some of these youngsters' contracts before I end up losing them on a free. This Dharma guy is just a waste of space. I'm just going to go ahead and just release him. Nobody wants him, so he might as well just sit in free agents. I know that sounds awful me to say it like that, but it's true. Mohammed Schmidt, 20 years of age, only 59 rated. Transfer listed. I'm gonna go ahead and release him too. But yeah, that is where I'm gonna call it for the end of this episode. But let me just see here real quick. Put Montes back in there. I'm gonna put Radetsky back in there. But yeah, next time I see you guys, we will be playing the game against RB Leipzig. Let's take a look at what the next episode has in store for us. So I'm going to be playing this game against Leipzig away. I'm probably going to sim this game against... I'm probably going to sim the games against Greater Fürth and Stuttgart, and I'm going to play the game against Frankfurt, and I'm going to play this game against Leverkusen. Though I am expecting for there to be a Europa League game in there somewhere. Let me look here. Unless I missed the draw. They're still in the preliminary round. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I'll be seeing you guys again next time.